Good morning, brothers and sisters. How are you guys today? Okay, fine. I'm glad to hear that. Once again, the body tour welcomes you to one of the most beautiful cities. First, I will introduce my crew. On my left side is a driver who will accompany us for our tour of Kediri today. His name is Mr. Agus. He's been working as cafer for 50 years and he's a very experienced driver, so you don't have to worry about our trips. And me, I will introduce myself. My name is Tasya Sintiya. You can call me Tasya, and I will be your tour guide as long as we tour in Kediri. No, brethren, I will not tell you about your program as you told Kediri. For your program, you go around Kediri for one day. First, we will go to Mount Kloto. There is a destination, namely Mount Kloto, and there are Selomangling Clef, swimming pool rides, and Airlangga Museum. You can visit this four destination. We will give you 4 hours. Our starting from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Then the next destination is the Mosque Agung Kediri. All of you do Isoma until 1 o'clock. Then we continue to the shop by namely at Oleh-oleh Tahu Sinta until 2 o'clock. Then our last destination is Simpang Lima Gumul Kediri and SLG Green Park until 7 o'clock. We will enjoy the sunset there. Then we will do Ishoma at the nearest mosque and then continue back home after our journey today. Okay, the first destinations we visit are Mount Klotok, Selamankling Cave, Airlangga Museum, and finally a swimming pool which is located in the westernmost part of the city of Kediri. A little brief history about Kediri. The history of the establishment of the Kediri kingdom begins with the order of King Airlangga, who divided the kingdom into two parts, namely Jenggala Kahuripan and Panjalu Kediri, which is bordered by Mount Kawi and the Barantas River. The Klotok this is this this is a barrier between Kediri city and Kediri Regency to the west. This mountain contains a lot of historical value. In this mountain there are three caves, namely Selomangling Cave, Selobalik Cave, and Padedean Cave. In addition, this mountain has one spring, namely Sumberlo. Airlangga Museum is located in one complex with the tourist area of Selomangling Cave. Administratively, this museum includes in Pojok Village area, Mojoroto Subdistrict, Kediri City. The route to this museum is more or less the same as the route to Selomangling Cave. Airlangga Museum was inaugurated in January 1992. This museum collection comes from a cultural heritage object shelter in Kediri Square. In 1951, the Paseban Square was demolished so that the collection of cultural heritage was moved to the Kwa swimming pool or Tirtayoso swimming pool. In 1982, the cultural heritage shelter in Tirtayasa swimming pool was confirmed as a regional museum with the name Tirtayasa Museum. During its development, a new museum was established, which we know as the Erlangga Museum. In 5 minutes, we will arrive to our first destination. According to the direction earlier, you have 4 hours to visit these four places and we will meet again at the northern parking lot at 11 o'clock. Okay, welcome back with today's tour in the city of Kediri. Then we'll go to the Agung Mosque and at the same time to do Suma. While waiting for the trip to Agung Mosque of Kediri, I will explain a brief story of Agung Mosque of Kediri. The Agung Mosque of Kediri city is located right in front of the town square of Kediri city. The Agung Mosque has a land area of 13 and 8808 meters persegi based on the crown that was placed above the chalk glow of the old mosque was engraved in 70 and 71 Masehi. It can be assumed that the Agung Mosque of Kediri was built for the first time in 17 and 71 Masehi. The second thick inscription was written on the mosque's pulpit reads, "Kala adegipun mimbar Masjid Ageng ing Kediri Sabtu Pahing wulan Haji kaping 5 tahun alif 1261 min hijratin Nabi min Makkata ila Madinah." This inscription explains that the pulpit of the Agung Mosque was made and used after the physical presence of the mosque was in 12 and 61 Hijriah or 18 and 41 Masehi. Okay, now we have arrived at the Agung Mosque of Kediri. Please use your time for Isoma, and if you want to take picture, we are allowed to continue the journey at 1 o'clock. Okay, welcome back to our journey today in Kediri city. Next, we will go to the typical souvenir shop of Kediri, namely Tahu. The place for souvenirs that we will visit is Oleh-oleh Tahu Sinta. Please shop and we will continue our last destination at 2 o'clock. Okay everyone, we will close trip by enjoying the sunset at Simpang Lima Gumul, or what we usually call SLG. I will explain a brief story of SLG. The Simpang Lima Gumul Monument, or commonly abbreviated as SLG, is one of the buildings that has become an icon of Kediri Regency, whose shape resembles the Arch de Triomphe in Paris, France. SLG was built in 2003 and inaugurated in 2008, which was intended by the region of Kediri at the time. Sutrisna, this building is located in Tugurejo village, Ngasem district. Kediri Regency is Java to be placed at the center of the meeting point of the five roads leading to Kampeng Rejo, Pagu, Pare, Pesantren, and Pelosokaten Kediri. In addition to SLG, there is also a green park. This park is used to be a vehicle for playing for children or a vehicle to relax in the morning or evening with family. Every weekend, there is also a night market. Okay, soon we will arrive here. This is also a prayer room at the door before the entrance. Please use it for prayer because soon it will be entering Asar prayer time, and we will meet again at parking lot number 2 at 7 o'clock. Please, if you want to take picture to be a memory for tomorrow. enjoy our last destination today. Okay, finally have done our journey today. And okay, thank you. We have made our journey around Kediri with the body tour, and sorry if there is a surface that is not pleasing to us. Hopefully, we can do it one the next trip in another city, and we all the crew of the Abadi tour would like to thank you for your trust with today's journey. And the last, good night for all.